Hello, everybody. We are back with some more Deathmark, and this will, in theory, I say in theory, I know for a fact that, sorry, I know for a fact that I'll be able to finish this in time. So, like, don't worry, don't worry. I will be fiddling with the volume quite a bit today, unfortunately, and that is because OBS deleted my preset files for everything, so that's why last stream it was a little weird when we were playing League, and this time it's gonna be a little weird too, because I set it up for League, but I did not have it set up for this console gaming and stuff. So, just as a heads up, that's what's going on. I'd say it's not my fault, I swear, but it's probably at least a little my fault. Oopsies. Alright, time for me to remember what the hell we were supposed to do. I'm pretty sure I had to use... Yep. I was gonna say there's a reason why I didn't, like, just resume it. I know that there was a reason. Maybe I do have to turn this down a little bit more. I thought it was at a good volume, but... The elevator stopped at the 4th floor. Do I need water already? I might actually need water already. I'm so sorry. It is, like, so cold by me, so I gotta, like, always be hydrated right now. I say that, but the same thing goes for if it's hot. Low blood pressure is fucking weird. Either way, looks like we managed to make it up here. Yeah, let's go. Bro, that's all you gotta say? That's all you gotta say to me? I mean, fine, but damn. Tough fucking crowd. But yeah, if you guys see me looking that way, it's because I'm trying to monitor, the mic compared to the game. Oh shit, I skipped dialogue and I don't remember how to there we go. Okay, the gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. It doesn't look all that different from the lower floors. Oh hey, it's our buddy, our pal. It's her. A red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty. That's... Damon takes a step back. Sir, other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things. She's calling me sir again. She seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. I should try asking her something this time. Anything, really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help save Hiru, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. Mind made up. I take a deep breath, but... Ugh. Damon stumbles over something and falls. Bro, this is why we don't bring Damon anywhere. Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's... Huh? Damon falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Damon stumbled over is... Oh no! I forgot that happened. Fuck, man. Damon instinctively scrambles back. What is that? Dude, that's our buddy, our pal. Something that looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor. I can see a scarf and a hat entangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee? Old man? You're kidding. Banshee, can you hear me? Please say something. Just his fucking Kenny sounds muffled. I hear a muffled voice from the cocoon. He's alive. Spiders. I quickly move to shoo them away. But I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye. Ugh. Ella. Damon's so panicked he's unintelligible, but I know what he's trying to say. Escaping to the elevator is our only choice. Go, go! Together we rip Banshee off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. We fall into the elevator, and I repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Hey, say something. This is definitely a time where I do need to adjust the volume there. I think that's good. Damon tries to give Banshee medical treatment. Damn it, he's no longer responding. His body's going rigid. As As Damon focuses on helping Banshee, I see something black squirming by his shoulder. Damon? Huh? Ah! I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with wriggling shadows. They come in one after another. Bro, we fucked. Not to, like, be the pessimist here, but we fucked. I don't know. I don't remember what I was supposed to do for this. Okay, what do I do? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I know what we do. It's the vibrations. Q erect. Bend over and yell loud enough to wreck my throat. The spider's visible. Stop moving for a moment. Safe. Oh, fuck yeah. See, I can occasionally remember things. They're still coming. We need something stronger. Bro, do I have to pull out the fucking vibrator? I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. I take the massager out of my bag, press it against the wall, and turn it on. A growling vibration runs through the walls. The spiders suddenly start acting strangely. Oh my god. This fucking game. This game is insane. I love it, but that's wild. That's wild. Safe. The creatures vanish instantly, as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. As I'm puzzling out why, something slams into the elevator door. Hard. Hurry up and get the elevator going. Right. I need to hit a button. But then I realize I already pushed the button a ton of times. I press the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. This mailbox is stranding us. Why isn't it moving? Whoa. It's her. Hurry, hurry. It's obvious who she is. Move, move, move. I pray silently as I jam the button. Then it works. We stumble out of the elevator without checking to see where we've stopped. We're in the fourth. We're having speech issues already. We're in the first floor lobby. Did we escape? Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but I'm not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe a sigh of relief. And a figure appears in the gloom. Eta! Why were you guys in there? Eta? You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? Of course something... Wait, did you call the elevator down here? What? Yeah, I mean, it looked like it worked, so Did I do something wrong? He holds himself back timidly. It sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Damon silently steps up to him. And suddenly gives him a hug. Thank you, thank you. Well done. If you hadn't been here, we would have... No, you're okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm the one who's late. I was doing chores and homework. True. Couldn't ask for better timing. I can't be more grateful that Suzu contacted Eta. What's most important right now? Oh, that's right. He needs emergency treatment. Come help me with him. Okay. Completely clueless, he helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator. What is this creepy thing? I hesitate for a moment before I reply, but he should know. Banshee. The old man from the underground shelter. What? Oh, idiot. Don't drop him. This guy. I don't get back to Kujo Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pain as I collapse onto the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse than yesterday now. Banshee was sent to Damon's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious, and untrained eyes would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually fallen into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. Great, now we're down another one. To To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Damon chased me out of the hospital. He said I'm overworked and sleep deprived. H stayed behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but it's good that he's there. I'm frustrated with myself for thinking that he'd be useless. Once everything is over, I definitely need to thank Suzu. Yeah, over here doubting my guy. Like, he got us intel for one of the cases. What do you mean he's useless? And then he saved our ass in the elevator. First Hiru, and now Banshee. At this rate, even if I keep investigating, even if I don't find any clues, thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover. And that's just assuming their condition stabilizes. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. The red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through these documents, I should head straight to bed. Sleep is for the weak. I say that, but I sleep like 8+ hours a day if I can help it. We will rest. There's literally nothing else to do. I need to go to bed early and rest. Early morning, and I get the worst wake-up call ever. I need more water. Severe pain threatens to split my head. The mysterious headache from yesterday is back with a vengeance. I meant to go to Damon's hospital to see Hiru and Banshee while it was light out. Ugh. Spots flash before my eyes. I can't even sit up. I pull the sheets up and wait for it to pass. Part of me is thinking it's not. No, okay, it does. Oh, you know what? Dude might just be that sleep deprived. I've had that happen to me before. I'm only just able to move by the time the sun is setting. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Sounds like it's rain again. Great. I press my fingers to my temple to check. The whirlwind of pain has once again disappeared without a trace. I sigh. This guy. Mashida calls as I'm making coffee in the kitchen. He says he'll come along for tonight's investigation. Hell yeah! He must have finally wrapped up his other cases. No, I freaking love that for the third and final game, you get Mashida for almost every investigation, if I remember correctly. It's been like a year since I've played it, so I remember him being in quite a few moments in the game, and that made me very happy. I love cranky asshole character. He mentioned that he dropped by the hospital in between cases to see Hiru and Banshee. Seems that they went berserk when they awoke and are now restrained. They refuse to eat. Relying on IVs won't work forever. I didn't expect the report to be good, but this is a critical point in the case. Before he hangs up... Yeah, I do have a new haircut. I ended up getting the back all shaved. Before he hangs up, Mashida utters a warning. Then this is the 11th hour. Mashida doesn't offer a reply. The red lights outside the rain-soaked window are hazy like a wilting flower. It's time to head out. Yippee! Yeah, okay, whatever. I was hoping I could talk to my boy, but fine. Fine. Park the car in the parking lot, as always, and walk over to the street in the rain. I pass down the familiar road to the hotel. You're late. What were you doing? A man in a trench coat cuts an imposing figure on the wet street corner, glittering in lights. You know damn well time is of the essence right now. Damon's prepared for the worst, too. He made arrangements to transfer them. Transfer them? Oh. What, to like a psych ward? Or hospice? They must be in pretty bad condition then. I didn't mention this over the phone, but I met someone at Damon's hospital. I ran into Sho. Oh, hell yeah. What was he doing there? Some of his gang hangs out there. Guess we're a hot topic with them. They've seen people in and out of the hotel. Nagashima heard about it and figured they were talking about you. contacted the fortune teller, and well, so now Sho knows about the case too. Ugh, why didn't she just keep quiet? That old lady hands out business cards to anyone and everyone. It's a real pain. The haircut is called a Chelsea cut. I did end up getting a little bit more of like the front part of my hair kept, because usually they'll only keep like the bangs and maybe a little bit of the fringe, but I like to have something framing my face, so I wanted to keep as much as I could. So, did you talk to Sho? Why would I? He cornered me asking for info on the case, but I drove him off. I suddenly feel uneasy. You didn't say anything unnecessary, did you? Of course not. I just said to stay out of the grown-up, or just to stay out of grown-up matters. For just a moment, my vision tunnels and a blood vessel in my head throbs. Something wrong? No, I'm fine. I'm sure he doesn't want Sho involved either. He really should have considered his words more carefully. I was gonna say, like, if I was in that dude's shoes, I would want to, like, follow. I hear footsteps coming up behind me. It can't be. Sho? I raise my head with a sudden sense of dread. The idea for cutting my hair? I just wanted to try something new, to be completely honest with you. And I had seen... I like to collect old magazines from the 80s and 90s. And essentially the haircut made a little bit of a resurgence in the 80s. And I saw it in a few of my older magazines that I have copies of, like on my scans on my computer and stuff. And I was like, oh, I want to try that. So that's kind of how it worked and how it turned out. I also, I used to have an undercut back here, and it was like all the way around too. But it was kind of a pain when it started to grow out. So I'm thinking that I might grow it out differently. I'll probably still have an undercut, but I do want to like grow it all out and then shave parts again. I raise my head with a sudden sense of dread. But it's only Moe. Oh, never mind. Thank goodness, you're here after all. Good thing I came straight here. Girl, I don't want you here either. I got the results you asked me for. I look at her blankly for a moment. But then I remember I asked her to use her connections to investigate the rumors. Right. Thanks. There's no time, give us a short version. Okay, I'll only cover the really important parts. I heard something amazing from someone who was there at the time. What, like a hotel employee? No, not like that, jeez. When I say someone who was there, I obviously mean one of the high school girls who was up to no good. I can't tell if you're saying queen towards the character or me. If it's towards the character, I agree, I love her. If it's towards me, thank you. I really appreciate it. You talked to one. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is legit, right? Even Mashida's interested. Only the people who used Masquerade really know what happened there. Hearing from someone involved is best. Yeah, her name is A... How do you pronounce that? Is that like an alias? I don't know. The editorial department helped me track her down. She went to a nearby high school, and did this part-time job, apparently. And that's what really... And what's really important is that... Okay, yeah, these are like... abbreviations and nicknames. Okay, and what's really important is what Eiko said about her classmate Esko. Moe pulls a voice recorder from her bag and hits the play button. Yeah, a friend introduced me to a part-time job. It was whimsical. I mean, I just did it on a whim. Yeah, so we're supposed to meet at that hotel, Masquerade. And there's a system there where someone introduces us to customers. You get a lot of money from it, so everybody was dying to get hired. But one day, there was like an incident. Someone at school found out about the job. Some goody two-shoes, class rep, Esko, said she was gonna tell her teacher, and Mura. Oh, it's a dash to censor part of the name. I understand. I only put that together with the last name. Everyone freaked out and apologized to her, saying they'd stop. She wouldn't listen. If our parents found out, it'd be the worst thing ever. We begged, but she didn't budge. In the end, she left class early, saying that she was going to the police with Enmura. We were totally freaking out, so I went to the hotel that night. I mean, at that point, there is no harm in going, you know? But then, she was there. Esco was standing in front of Masquerade in the drizzling rain, in a red raincoat. She said she was going to the police, so who knows why she was at the hotel. But it made us all jumpy and on edge every day after that. Except, nothing ever happened. Soon after that, Masquerade shut down. I guess they uncovered something. The job? Yeah, I completely quit after that. Need more liquid. Oh my god. That's Aiko's testimony. I'm assuming it's Aiko or something. Just the important parts, though. Moe got a fascinating first-hand account. The rumors of Red Riding Hood and what was written in the guest books we found in that hotel. All the pieces are in that girl's confession. So what ended up happening to Esco? I don't know exactly, but apparently she stopped coming to school. According to Aiko, she just suddenly stopped showing up. Mashita snorts. It's too perfect. She was probably just being overly dramatic. Especially that part about the red raincoat. Most people use an umbrella when it's raining. That's true. Mashita's right. It's possible that the raincoat was a sign for whoever she was waiting for, but hardly anyone comes down this street. It doesn't really fit. Is that all you have to tell us? Then hurry up and go home. Yeah, please don't stay, girl. No, you cannot come with us. The last time a woman was here with us, bad things happened. We're not doing this. So I really can't come with you? I worked really hard, you know. Apparently Moe really wants to come along. Please don't. I do feel bad. She worked and got us that info just so she could investigate with us, but... Sorry, you shouldn't be here. There have already been 2 victims. We can't get you wrapped up in this, too. Oh, okay. I understand. Thank fucking God. Moe nods. I guess she's already over it. You better tell me all about it later. And be careful. She sounds worried about me. She disappears around the street corner. A siren echoes on the wind, an unnatural howl in the distance. I look up at Masquerade looming before us. What in the hell happened inside that hunk of concrete? There's always a tragic cause to the birth of a spirit. Red Riding Hood must be the same. But I can't watch my friends die. I slowly step forward, trying to escape from the unease that's threatening to engulf me. It's not right for the dead to meddle with the living. Mashita mutters beside me. Is that a personal creed? Nah, just what I think. Mashita clicks his tongue. New info is added. Aiko's testimony. Okay. So we gotta go to the 4th floor. Excuse me. Hey. As I step into the lobby, Mashita stops in front of me. What's wrong? What a fantastic job you've done here. Huh? What are you talking about? Look. Yup. What? The lobby looks completely different. The room is covered in white. No, it wasn't like this yesterday. Thought so. These are... webs? Mashita touches one of the floating threads. Looks like she's up the ante. Bring it. Time to make our appointment with our lady friend. Just then... the groan of the elevator moving echoes. Did the elevator just come back to the 1st floor? That would mean... someone's already here. Did you see which floor it came from? No, I wasn't looking. Though I feel like it took a while between when I first heard the noise and its arrival. I'm betting it's one of the upper floors, maybe the 4th or the 5th. Yesterday when we got the elevator working, we managed to get to the 4th floor, but because of what happened to Banshee, we weren't able to investigate any higher. Okay, let's start on the 4th floor. Yeah, I don't like that it just came down for us, but okay. I guess I'll accept the hospitality, thanks. Thanks, I guess. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. Yippee. Oh, fuck you. I saw that. I checked behind the wire door. There's a folding table and chairs stored away. They're too big to carry around. There's a drawer over there. I pull out the drawer and find a notebook. Got Mass Guestbook 401. What's that? A guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it. I glance through the pages. This guest book's entries are clearly different from all the other ones. It covers a number of horrifying topics such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book. Mashita skims through it, then smirks. Huh, that's quite the hobby. The handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests. I find that hard to believe. I sincerely doubt that there are so many people in the world who have such a unique hobby. Bro, you are like so oblivious if you think that people wouldn't be going to a place like this. They're like moths drawn to a flame. You wouldn't even know to look at them. The pieces are finally coming together. It seems this hotel offered a special service for its perverted guests. You mean the kind of stuff written in that guest book? Yeah, the kids working that part-time job were probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the one who sold his soul is probably most nervous about that. Still, these people have quite the imagination. Mashita mutters sarcastically as he casually leafs through the pages. Then he stops. Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means? The phrase Mashita's pointing to is Jorogumo's punishment. Jorogumo, huh? Spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Ah, so you do know about it. Thanks for the info dump. I ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice and read the rest of the page. Jorogumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest... I can't talk. You capture the largest spider you can find. A wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs and use a mouth speculum to keep their mouth open. Then throw the spider into their mouth. If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. But if they don't, or if the spider escapes, they're guilty. It's a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd like to try it out immediately. Wild. Okay. It can't be that what's written here was actually... Did someone actually do this? Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. I doubt Mashita believes me. It's obvious that I'm totally rattled. Don't forget, Angem. We can't die here. Of course, I know that. I try and keep my replies steady as possible, but my hands keep shaking as I put the guest book in my bag. This guy. I mean, I would be a little freaked out too. That's kind of gross, even for me. There's a Venetian mat. Oh my god, I need to take 2 seconds. There's a Venetian mask on the wall. I pick the mask up and find a talisman on the wall underneath. Found a worn-out talisman. Okay, yeah, we know this dialogue. We can skip through that. I always, like, begin to read through it, but then I'm like, wait, I've said this, like, a billion times. Ah, yes, love me some translation typos. This, I'm pretty sure we've already read at 1.2. It's just an air conditioning unit. I don't think I need to say too much about it. Open the door to the bathroom. I love playing foreign games, but, like, sometimes the typos are a little funny. There are brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Trash can with a lid. I turn it upside down and shake it. A wad of paper falls out. Found a worn out... Okay, yep. They're prepping us. They're prepping us. They know something's coming. Some kind of slime is stuck to the mirror, so my reflection is hard to see. Honestly, probably for the best. I would prefer not to just stare in the mirror at my character. Thank you very much. we got everything for over there. Oh, what is this one? Masquerade wife. Yeah, what's this one? I want to know what this one is. It's a picture of a masked girl running down a trail. That's not weird at all. Opened the door to the guest room and walked in. Oh no! I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it. I swear, there's gonna be like one of those moments where like something pops out at me. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it before it happens. It feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down to examine it, but it's just a mask. It still feels like it's staring at me though. Open the door to the bathroom. I swear, where's the weird shit? It's always somewhere. Really? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that there's nothing. There's dark red water in the bathtub. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. I'm sorry, I've never heard that word used in that context. It's a horribly stained sink. I really don't want to do this, but I still need to check it out. I shut my eyes and stick my fingers down the drain. I touch something hard. Something cylindrical is stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it. Something's in there? It's often a prime location to hide incriminating objects. It's likely an important piece of evidence. We should get it. Okay, well, Mashita, do you have a way to get it? Because, I don't. Yeah, I, like, genuinely don't. Because a credit card ain't fitting down there. A mini massager is not going down there. What do you mean 5 uses? Excuse me. Don't limit my usage. It's so rude. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back here. To room 402. I'm not gonna remember that. I'm saying it to myself because I'm hoping it'll help me, but it's not gonna. Let's just be real here. Oh my god. And then we'll go to the 5th floor. And step out. Go, go, go. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. I was gonna say, we're like literally almost done. Hey, shine the light inside. Yup. Yup. I was gonna say, I knew one of the rooms was gonna have shit like this. A body is finally turned up. Let's check it out. Right. There's a skeleton left hanging in the restraints. When I touch it, something flakes off. It looks like traces of dried skin. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just mummified. The corpse is almost a complete skeleton. Small stature, but based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it's been here for at least a year. The problem is the cause of death. Mashita meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head. I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spider webs? Quit joking around. A joke, huh? It'd be great if that was all it was. Still, the skeleton. He must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted. If it was an adult male, then he was likely a guest here. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't. Hey, look at this. Mashita suddenly tosses something at me. I found it earlier. It belonged to this guy. Still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something. Got cheap lighter. I was gonna say, I don't feel too much sympathy either, considering the stuff that they were doing here with, you know, more than likely children. Dude probably should die a painful death. You didn't hear that from me. There's a decorative coffin. I open the lid of the coffin. I find a book among the junk inside. Oh no, is it a guest book? Okay, it's not. Got Monster Encyclopedia. It's a book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Mashita flips through the book. Huh, so the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water. Yeah, that sounds right. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled on my desk at Kujo Mansion. It usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Every region has a story like that. Saved? How? They use a tree stump. The spider takes it instead. Then the protagonist escapes. I don't get that at all. There's no point in complaining about folklore. In any case, this will make for a good reference. Take it with you. Anything in here? Open the door to the bathroom. I swear, if this is just like the murder room, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, there's 2 interaction points. There's a storage cabinet beneath the sink. I open the door and rummage around inside. Got bent hanger. Oh. Oh. I know what those are used for. I don't know if that's what it was used for, but I open the lid of the trash can to look inside. There's a large clump of hair inside, as well as some paper waste. Resisting the urge to scream, I securely close the lid and chuck the trash back where it was. I mean, that's not that scary, unless it was like, you know, an absolutely massive chunk, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. It would have to be a pretty big chunk in order for me to get upset by something like that. Open the door and check the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Masquerade wife. What's this painting? It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Why do you have that in this type of establishment? That's kind of weird, but... Can we open it with a credit card? The door to room 502 is locked. The keyhole doesn't look rusted over. I could open it if I had a key. Dude, we're not finding a key. What do you mean? We're not... Oh, the bent hanger is gonna be used for, I understand. I understand. I don't need a credit card. I need to get a key out of room 4 whatever. I don't even remember the name. It was on floor 4. And you use the hanger in the sink, I'm going to assume. I think it was the back room? The back one, mayhaps? 402, there we go. Oh, yeah, it wasn't here. I was like, I don't remember. I do. You know what? An idea hits me and I take out the bent hanger. I should be able to bend this into any shape I want. I bend it into one straight wire so it can fit down the drain. I stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. I hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged and hit something hard. Got key to room 502. On the key is a tag that says Deluxe Suite. That'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain. Yeah. There's sticky white threads wrapped around this key too. Seems like they stopped it from falling all the way down the pipe. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that. That means, well, I mean good, because we're almost done, but bad, because... Spider Lady's kind of gross, not gonna lie. Give me one sec, I gotta grab my phone. Pancake messaged me, so I gotta reply to him. I am hurrying, I swear. Okay. Yeah, this is the floor. I was trying to remember. Use the key to room 502 to open the door. Oh, wait, what? This isn't the room. Oh, it is. It's just identical to the other one, except the cross is back. Okay, I understand. I was really confused. I was about to say, what the hell happened? There's a decorative coffin. We're in a new room. That's why it looks different, Lily. I open the lid of the coffin. I find a book among the junk inside. Got Demon Encyclopedia. The book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics. I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I guess they're interested in a lot of things. There's a broken wooden horse. I go to lift up the wooden horse. When I do, I notice something catch the light. I pick it up and discover it's a metal tool. It's a mouth speculum. It's usually used for medical purposes, but some maniacs use them for other things. Huh. Just as I'm replying to Mashita. Yeah. Yeah, we know what this means. A white light flashes before my eyes and I black out. I was gonna get a vision. I hear someone sobbing. My eyes should be open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. A horrible image flows into my mind. What is this? A young girl is blindfolded and restrained. Her mouth is being forced open with that tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have been given a drug of some kind. Let us commence the judgment. A man speaks theatrically behind me. The court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge her crimes. Honestly, I'm so happy that all these guys died. Not to interrupt the story, but they freaking deserve it. You do not do this to a high school student. That's not cool. Screw you guys. The trial will now begin. I'm happy she became a monster and killed them. I really am. Good for her. I shall put this spider in the accused's mouth, and if it crawls out, she's guilty. If she can swallow it, she's innocent. Upon hearing that, the girl starts jerking around frantically, her movements haphazard. Help me, sir, help me! She desperately cries for help. Her words are garbled from the fear of the drug. From fear or the drug. I hear men jeering. Then a man releases the giant spider. Into the girl's mouth. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Angem, can't you see me? The spider, get it! Get it! Idiot, calm down. With a slug to the jaw, I finally return to my senses. That's right, I'm in a room at Masquerade. Then the vision I just saw... What did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing. I can't talk. I feel like I've woken from a long dream. I can't believe that was just a hallucination. You finally calmed down? Yeah. I'm fine now. I wipe sweat off my forehead and swallow. The girl who was restrained, was that Esco? If so, then was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here? I mean, probably. Open to the door to the bathroom. Creepy shit, where are you? Nothing? I'm shocked. They have been surprisingly nice to me this time. And not had, like, shit fly in my face. There's a shelf stuck to the wall. I check through all the bottles on the shelf. Got bath salts and insect repelling cream. That's an interesting combo, but okay. What was that? Oh, that was just a light. The tub is covered in dents and scratches, too many for it to be natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things probably happened in here too. Man, don't say that. Oh, fuck. So what do I have to do? Or, you know what I mean. How do I get to the next spot? That's a visual bug. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what we'd do. I hear footsteps. Okay, there we go. It's just gonna progress on its own then. I hear footsteps as I step into the hallway. I turn in the direction of the noise to see. Sho, you fucker! I mean, I like you, but go away. Sho Nagashima is standing there. Mashita said he ran into him at the hospital, but I can't believe you came. Sho, what's the matter? I take a step towards him, but Mashita stops me. Wait, something's not right. I look closely at his face. No, it couldn't be. His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly, he begins yelling angrily. I was looking for you this whole time. I'm going to kill you. Brother, what? He raises a metal bat he was hiding and moves in to attack. Get back. Mashida yells, urging me to escape. I swear, did this dude get freaking drugged too? These damn spiders are getting to everybody. But we're in a hallway with close walls. What should I do? God, if I know. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Well, you can't run to either way. I would say you duck and dodge, I would assume. I quickly duck, covering my head. Hey, you're not getting away. Sho's bat alters course in a flash, and I take a direct hit. What? Oh, what? He straightens only to swing his bat again. Shit. I have my hands full of just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. But if Sho's like Hiru and is infected with the same mysterious poison, we have to restrain him or his life's in danger. I can't do this alone. What do I do? Sho's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't think we can overpower him. We're kind of scrawny. We'll draw his attention. If my chances are thin no matter what I do, then my only choice is to draw his attention. Huh? Sho hesitates for a moment, confused. But a second later, you dumb idiot. You don't know when to give up, old man. The metal bat flashes above his head. Then, you're the idiot. Mashida! Mashida! Mashida suddenly appears next to him and throws a direct punch at his face. King! Sho tumbles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air and... Unluckily for me, it collides into the side of my head, and I collapse with a pitiful yelp. Dumbass. Cursing, Mashida quickly grabs Sho's arm and completely restrains him. As Mashida puts his weight on him, Sho groans painfully. Finally, he faints. Hey, Angel, you okay? Yeah, it just grazed me. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything seems fine. Then give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. He's probably like the others now. We'd better hurry. I think Sho would end up as the third victim. I managed to make myself stand, but my spirits have dropped down to my feet. It's still sprinkling outside. We drag Sho out of the hotel. Finally, we have I can talk. We have a chance to catch our breaths. We'll call off the investigation for today. Yeah. Banshee and Hiru flash before my eyes, but Sho's safety should come first. Let's go ahead and bring him to the hospital. I'll go get the car. Good idea. Yours is better for moving sick people around. I take out the car key and stand up, but just as I do, piercing pain runs through the side of my head, and I fall back to my knees. Angel? It's just a headache. I thought it had gone away, so why? You got hit right where it hurts, huh? And just rest here. But Sho, you're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back. Got it? I'll come straight back after I drop him off. Sorry, Sho's in your hands now. Mashida collects Sho and disappears. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of the rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I notice something. The noises aren't the only thing that's vanished. The pain is gone. The intense headache has faded like it never was. Because they want you to be alone, dude. This happened to me twice before. Hold on. Now I'm suspicious. Use your brain, good sir, use your brain. I think back on the times when I had a headache. First is when I went inside Masquerade with Damon and Banshee. Back then, I'm pretty sure I wanted to keep everyone together. But then I had a headache, and Banshee up and disappeared. My next headache came the following morning. I was trying to see Hiru and Banshee, but in the end I was unable to. Then just now, I was going to the hospital with Sho and Mashida. I gaze at the entrance to Masquerade. Uh-huh, she wants you alone. You're the only one I want to see, sir. That's what Red Riding Hood said. She wants your ass alone. I get it. You... I stare at the hotel as if I can see through doors. I feel like I can see a red figure inside. One rainy night, a girl stood there wearing a red raincoat. Still waiting even now for the one you respect so much. That headache always attacked when I was trying to stick with other people. If I stopped trying and stay by myself like I am now, it'll vanish like it was never there. I get it. Haru, Banshee, and now Sho, I've gotten my friends all caught up in this. That's right. It's all my fault again. I'll come alone. So, do what you will. I go back inside Masquerade. Sir. A voice calls from the darkness, as if it was waiting for me. Uh-huh. There she be. You and your creepy ass giggling. Shut the hell up. I'm sorry. What are you telling me to do? You see the red thread of fate, right? Top floor in the room of masks. Top floor. The 6th floor was listed on the guide, but it was impossible to reach. I'll be waiting. Red Riding Hood's figure melts silently into the elevator. As she does, the elevator's floor display begins blinking on and off erratically. The combination. You know it, don't you, sir? Her voice reverberates throughout the elevator. I should have written down what painting was on each floor, because now we're going to have to go through them all real quick. So she's telling me to go to her? But this combination, what in the world could that be? Alright. I'm going to have to write these down. Masquerade wife. This one is the one with the wedding gown. So floor 1 is wedding gown. No, I skipped it. Woman gazing at a man. Alright, that one's before the wedding, if I'm remembering correctly. And the next one. Masked woman walking with a cane. That one's the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Masked woman walking with it. What? Oh, yeah, because we have to take the elevator to go any further. God damn it. It should let you go to 4 and 5 without the elevator once you get to this point. Oops, I should have read that. Okay. The spear vanished into the elevator. I must be able to use the elevator to get to the top floor then. And the floor display began to blink on and off erratically. Is that some kind of hint? And that word she used, combination. I stare at the elevator buttons. Maybe I'm supposed to push these in a certain combination? If I pressed the floor buttons in a certain order, I might be able to get to the 6th floor. What's the order? I've got no idea. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Gotta think. There has to be a clue somewhere inside Masquerade. Brother, we got this. Yeah, we have to use it normally because I don't remember 4 or 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. Alright. What's on floor 4? Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked girl running down a trail. Oh, is that one the first? That one probably is the first then. Never mind. And then it's her seeing the guy. That's kind of creepy. But should I be surprised? It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Okay. Let's try this. I think I might have it. I don't know if I actually do, but we'll figure it out. I think It is 4. Then it's 2. Then it's 1. Then it's 5. With the baby. Then it's 3 with the cane. Let's see if we got it. I think that's a good thing. Let's go. I'm a pro, clearly. The elevator door opens and a musty stench greets me. But that's not all. The smell is blood. Sir. Red Riding Hood's voice drifts on the wind. I've been waiting for you. No, I doubt my words will reach her, but I feel like I have to at least say it. I'm not the one you respect. I'm not the one you're waiting for. Liar. You always lie. I'm not lying. I'm really not. Yeah, that pissed her off, dude. Why would you do that? A scream splits the night. It's the same one I heard during the spider torture. Stop this. This won't accomplish anything. Dude, she's an angry ghost. She's not gonna understand reason or logic. That's why this time, I'm going to test you. Tell me the truth. I hate that sound. Yeah, she coming. She here. Grody. She's like kind of cute, but also like, I don't know, she's wigging me out too much. Live or die. Alright. Countless spiders fly out of the darkness and start crawling all over my body. A swarm of them keeps on coming. Okay. Oh, this is different than usual. I'm gonna say insecticide? Shit. Hastily pull out the insecticide and pour it all over my exposed skin. Dude, I feel like pouring insecticide on yourself isn't good. The spiders don't even react. What? I should have used the vibrator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sharp pain. Yeah. We know what happens. We know what happens. I got us killed. Sorry. Oopsies. I'll use the massager. No, I just gotta skip through all of that. I wish it like started off at the last selection. I don't want to hear this sound again. Alright, yeah. Shit. Take the massager out of my bag and hold it against my body, and then I hit the switch. This worked before. The spiders start acting strangely. They all scramble away. Alright, guess I gotta go with the tried and true method. I'm sorry. Red Riding Hood lets out a gusty sigh. Glittering white threads fly through the air from her mouth. She's trying to use her spider silk? Girl, we all know that's not where the spider web comes from, but okay. I don't fucking know. Use the horse head, maybe? I hold the horse head over mine as protection. Strangely enough, the threads seem drawn to it and only wrap around the horse head. Hi, lady. Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right. I don't know. That's the most logical one. That's for the law to decide. The other two don't seem like very nice answers. She's staring at me. Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life. Yeah. How do you know a person's worth? Shut up, shut up, shut up! Red Riding Hood screams again. Her maddening eyes glare at me. Sir, how do I look to you? I mean, I already said it earlier. You look fine. Ew, some of these answers are kind of creepy. Yeah, you're like a little sister to me. Cool. That's the least inappropriate one, so that's right. What do you like about me? I don't know. I've literally never met you before. Your honesty. Your honesty. You have been pretty honest thus far. When's she gonna die? Not to be rude, but please go away. You're wigging me out. Thank you, sir. Let's what? Red Riding Hood's figure wavers, then ma'am? Smashes through the window and off into the night. Hello? Did she just jump? The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow with my shirt sleeve. Something touches my cheek. Something floating in the darkness. Or something is floating in the darkness. A thread. As I follow it with my eyes, I realize it's wrapped around my wrist. Whoa. Oh my god, she's taking us with him. Or with her. Something yanks me toward the window. Ugh. I brace my legs and try to resist. But all in vain. I'm thrown out into the night sky. What? Did I pick incorrectly? Am I dead? I scream as I plummet. No, I should be rushing toward the ground. Just as I give up all hope. Mashida! A strong jolt makes me look up. King! King! A man struggles to hold onto my arm, his teeth gritting with effort. You stupid idiot! Mashida! Shut up and give me your other arm. Hurry up! Grab onto me. Right. He desperately tries to pull me up, and after what feels like an eternity of struggling, I make it over the ledge and tumble safely back into the hotel. Inside the hotel. The only sound that can be heard is our gasp for breath as we sit in the darkness. Why did you ignore my orders? Mashida spits words out between wheezes. Sorry. This isn't the time to be making excuses. I might be better off shutting up. Idiot. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Is she gone? I think so. The window. I'm still trembling as I point to the broken window. She threw herself out of it. She might have been trying to take me with her. No, not you. That sir person. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can you walk? Let's go. Mashida slowly stands and looks at me. Nicely done. That wasn't bad work for an amateur like you. Man, screw you, Mashida. Amateur? I'm a professional. It stopped raining. The cool wind on my cheek hits at autumn. I'm going to drop by and see Damon. I'd like to see how the others are doing. Yeah. What? Hand me the car key. No, I can drive. Have you completely gone mad? Look at your hands. I glance down at them, only to suddenly realize that they're still shaking. You just faced down a spirit. You can't drive in that condition. That hasn't stopped us before. The choice made for me, I take the key out of my pocket and toss it to Mashida. The corner parking lot. Right. You rest here. His figure melts into the darkness. Why are you leaving me? Why don't we go together or something? You're just leaving me here? Unless he's like driving it back here. I don't know. As I watch him go, I notice something down on the wet asphalt. It's... Aww. That's our girl. A dead spider. It lays there, legs all curled up, almost as if it was desperately trying to hold on to something. Are you satisfied now? Then let's go home. I gently pick the spider up. I wrap it in my handkerchief and put it in my pocket. The car ride back is a blur. I sat and let Mashida's voice wash over me like background radio noise. Oh my god. I remember wondering if Red Riding Hood might have stolen a part of my soul. Before the investigation today, Moe tipped us off on that testimony, remember? That helped me connect the dots. I realized a teacher was wrapped up in the case. A teacher from a school near the hotel was arrested for breaking the law. That's... What does that have to do with anything? There was an odd part in the Aiko's testimony. They were scared they'd be reported, but nothing ever happened. In other words, Psycho never went to the police after Psycho or Esco, I don't know, never went to the police after tattling to the teacher. Or maybe more, she couldn't go. I frown as I try to put the pieces together. I think I'm too spaced out, as it's not making too much sense. You'd never make it as a detective. Can't you just drop that? I don't plan on becoming one anyway. There's only one possible answer. This Sir person Esco trusted so deeply was one of Masquerade's customers. What? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that was pretty obvious, but alright. I guess the main character doesn't know. I feel like I've been hit up the side of my head. Not with a pillow, more like a lead pipe. The one she sought salvation from ended up being a criminal. The definition of irony. Mashida glances out the window and chuckles dryly. The bitter sound fits both of our moods. It was the teacher, and Mura, the one mentioned in Aiko's testimony. Saw a photo of him. He was thin, tall, the type that's popular with students. Well, I suppose... He glances back at me through the mirror. You might say he wasn't too unlike you. Mashida suddenly tosses a file at me. Those are the research results. Look them over if you want to know more. Results? I flip through the thick bundle of paper. They're a set of very well-organized documents. It would have taken a lot of time to gather this amount of information. Then it hits me. Wait a second. Mashida just said that he connected the dots with the help of Moe's testimony, which means he knew all of this before we started our investigation tonight. You knew everything. I just thought I'd put it all together when I heard the testimony, but I decided not to tell you just in case. Why? If I'd known, I could have... What would you have done? His tone turns mocking as he laughs. You would have just sympathized too much and let down your guard. You should be grateful I didn't. Mashida leaves me with the research file and heads to Damon's hospital. Now that I'm alone, I can't keep my 3 hospitalized friends out of my mind. But there's nothing I can do for them right now. I've done everything that I can. I bolster myself with that information. I spread Mashida's documents out on the table. I'm exhausted, but I feel like I need to go through them today. Who in the world is Red Riding Hood? If Mashida was right, the truth should be right in front of me. New info's added to the spirit file. Mashida's report. I was gonna say, we gotta go through that report. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yep. This is what the research report says. Esco tattling to her homeroom teacher and Mura about the job is what started it all. And Mura proposed to Esco that they gather evidence first, and they arranged to meet at Masquerade that night. But the only thing waiting for Esco there was utter betrayal by the teacher she was in love with. It turned out that Enmura himself was one of Masquerade's customers. No one knows exactly what happened to Esko. She was found wandering in the streets in her red raincoat and immediately admitted to a facility. Unfortunately, her mental state was too far gone already, and she committed suicide by throwing herself from a 6th-floor window of the hospital. The night she died was cold and rainy, just like today. The report has info on Enmura as well. When he was arrested for other illegal activities, he ended up testifying about Masquerade as well. Having your partner wear all red was the code that you were planning to use. You were planning to use the deluxe suite of the hotel. That could be the reason that Esko wore that red raincoat that night. Not long after the trial, Enmura apparently hung himself in jail. Damn. Yeah, that happened. You know what? Good. Absolutely heinous. And so, the case surrounding Masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on that dark street. The lives lost there will never return, and neither will their trampled dignity. The only thing that saves that disaster is that my friends survived. Drew, Banshee, and Sho all regained consciousness after that. They got out of it with no lasting symptoms and are recovered enough to go back to their lives. Damon concluded that the affliction inhibited the soul, very much like the mark. In that case, maybe Red Riding Hood was finally released from that horrible nightmare, just like the spirits that gave people the mark. If anything good came about this case, that would be it. Or because of this case. I can't talk. A week later. I'm coming in. Mishida suddenly shows up at my doorstep. Before I even open my mouth, he pulls out an envelope and tosses it onto the table. I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward. Take it and get out of here. I didn't do it because I wanted a reward. How should I know? The client asked me to do this, that's all. Did my job and handed it over. The rest is in your hands. Damn, what a pain. Mishida turns and curses under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all you came for? No, there's one more thing. I learned something from this past case. And what's that? Something about you. You're suited for this work after all. That again? Sorry, but I'm done. No more. Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases like Masquerade popping up recently. I thought it might be Mark related, but seems like I was wrong. He stops for a moment, then mutters. Hyakki Yagyo, a monster's parade. Have you heard anything about it? Yeah, sure, and ghost stories. But he's clearly asking about something that's happening in the real world. No, I haven't. That's so. I figured you, of all people. Forget it. First he asks me, then he tells me to forget it. He only cares about his own bottom line. Mishida glances briefly at the sofa in the corner of the room. He might have known something. So you want my help? The old lady, Yasuoka, seems to think you could do some good. I do too. That's all I wanted to say. Oh, wait. I have one last bit of advice. Quit doing stuff like that. Like what? You picked up that dead spider, didn't you? You saw? Just out of the corner of my eye. That's why darkness follows you. Your ancestors probably had pity on her, too. The living and the dead can't coexist. You try to accept their feelings, you'll just end up getting pulled in. Even so, Mishida might be right. If someone doesn't accept them, they'll stay like that forever. It's not something I want to bear. Mishida just snorts. I don't even know. Like usual. Give it some thought. Even if you don't want it, the time might come one day. He leaves, closing the door behind him. That marks the end of the case, and the end of one chapter in my story. But someday in the future, I can't help but think, that door will be thrown open again. And that was Deathmark. Yippee! That took me way longer than I thought it would. But I should have anticipated it because I'm a little slow. The gallery has been unlocked. Of course it has. I earned it. Yeah, we'll save. Oh, so good. So good. Now I want to play more. I always want to play more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it restarting. Let me just make sure. Yep. All right. That was it for Deathmark. We do have a little bit of time, but not enough. So I will probably end it for today. And tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm going to play, but I'll figure something out. I hope everybody has a good one. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see y'all later. Bye!